Lions TV post-match analysis video. Great win yesterday down at the Den. 1-0 over Southend. 3 changes had to be made. And it was tough. We lost our whole central midfield. Callum Butcher coming with Jimmy Abdul. I think that's the first time they played together. It was tough yesterday. When I'll be honest, I wasn't that confident before I got to the game. When I saw the team sheet, no Gregors, Romeo back out and Cummings in, I shit my pants. I didn't think we was going to get the result. We got the result. And even when it was 11v11, I was coming towards half time and I thought, you know what? If they don't win today, I can't fault them because they've absolutely put it in. They seem to have the rock up their arse they've had in the cup, and it was decent. I was pleased with it. The reason they went down to 10 and people were going, fucking, what's going on here? We're playing 10 men, we should be winning. The reason people say that, and I actually think I was shouting that yesterday. The reason that is because teams set up, they practice for shit like that. They practice to play against 10 men, and we're quite heavily reliant on people coming at us and then we picking them off on the break direct, but obviously they lost the man, so they started sitting back. But yeah, no Tomo yesterday, no Vision Central, and also the sort up front, Lee Gregors was a no-show. But, and then Sean Cummings coming from Marlon Romeo, I'm thinking, first of all, I can't work out what Romeo did to deserve to get dropped. Cummings come in, he done well, and then Romeo's come in and had a good game, and then gone back out again. And I wasn't happy about that, but I've got to say, Sean Cummings was superb yesterday. I thought Tony Craig was as well, and I said that in one of the post-match interviews, and he was Craig, but Jesus Christ, how did Southend not get a penalty there? That was absolutely outrageous. They should have had a stonewall penalty. But listen, we rode our luck a bit yesterday, and that's something that's not been happening lately. We deserved the win, I thought, overall. We're back in the top 6. And make no mistake, I'm not looking anywhere else than at the top 2. I never have been from the start of the season. I'm not saying we're slipping. I've only got my eyes fixed firmly on that top 2. Jed Wallace is back at the club. I don't think that's any coincidence that we started to kick off on a run again. And if you look at the loan we had for Jed before, it was a good loan, but it was a bit of a shit timing loan. He had to go back when he had to go back. We've got him to the end of the season now. And I think him and Jake Cooper, what I also suggested was we had a shit transfer window in the summer. The transfer window, Harris, got to give him one of them, Neil. One on chop. We've absolutely pulled one out because the transfer window we've had, Jake Cooper, what a player. If we can keep hold of him in the long term, which I don't think realistically can happen, will be absolutely amazing. Another clean sheet, 3 in a row. That's no coincidence that the big man's back in, and say again, Sean Hutchinson's a thing of the past. They've got a man almost at the club. Getting into the game, Fred played up front. Listen, I'm not Fred's biggest fan, and that's no surprise for me to tell you that. But what I will say for Fred is he didn't have his greatest game yesterday. He was getting a bit of shit from the crowd, but he kept going and he did pull out a moment of quality. Granted, it wasn't with his feet. Fred on your head in, ma. Great header from Fred. Right said, in the right place at the right time, back across the keeper, and it was a good finish. It's small steps now, isn't it? We're doing well. It's 11 games unbeaten now, and 3 clean sheets in a row. That's some going, and I'll be honest, even that surprised me. Harris has said all along, small step, and this time last year, so when I started the channel, this is when we really found our momentum and really kept going. I still think Gregors and Morrow are still to properly click this year, like last year, say Bradford away in the playoffs. We were just absolutely devastating. Morrow's had 5 weeks out at one point. In between that, Gregors has had a few niggles here and there on his calf and little back injuries. So I think once they get back and get firing, I'm proper excited. I'm so excited at the minute. I really think that we can push on now. And I'm telling you, you might think I'm mad. I'm aiming for that top 2. Another thing I suggested is we've got 4 central midfielders, but one of them's an attacking midfielder. We need someone with a little bit of forward attacking. And I think that Jed Wallace can offer us that in a central role. He's already said he likes to play in that central role. But, listen, a win's a win. Don't get excited about Leicester. That's what I'm going to say next. Do not get too excited about Leicester. Cup run will be fantastic. What we absolutely have to do is get 6 points against 1, Port Vale, and 2, Chesterfield. The next 2 upcoming games is massive for us. We ain't off that top 2. We can still catch them. Trust me, we can still catch them. And what I'll say is this. It was a good atmosphere down at the Den yesterday. It's no coincidence that when it's a good atmosphere and we get an half-decent crowd, we get a result. We are that 12th man. Listen, I ain't got to tell you that. We all know that. But what you got to do is, like I said, fix the wonky shelf next weekend. Go and visit Inan another time. What I'm going to tell you, boys, is this. Listen, first things first, remind your old woman that Valentine's Day is every day for her because she's with you. That's the first thing. And second, buy her the flowers. Stop off at the SO on the way home and buy the fucking daffodils. Take her to fucking ZIZI's on Monday night because Tuesday night we need bodies down the Den. It's an absolute must. We owe Port Vale. So that's it. Let's keep it brief. Let's keep it short. This will be up. The interviews are back obviously as well. So we've got the light back. Come and have a chat with me after the game. Listen, I ain't going to be a grass TV, YouTube mug. come and have a chat about our football team. Please subscribe to Lions TV. I love doing this, so I'm doing me pants. Come on, you Lions.